Man, what just happened, you know, the little thing with the dreamscape with Yuri and all that stuff, it really got close to my heart.
Yeah. And the men who hold high places must be the ones who start to mold a new reality closer to the heart. Sorry, I'm just on fire with the lyrics.
McGibbles! McGibbles, where are you?
So wait, Sayori is C-3PO and I'm R2-D2?
I wake up in a cold sweat in my bathroom floor. What happened? Where's Yuri? I look around, try to collect my bearings. Shadow remains of my mirror on the floor. I finally realize where I am.
My bathroom.
Naked.
Hello?
Oh my god. Do you realize?
What?
Now Sayori's at the other side of the door.
Hey, that's
so now
nice.
So now she gets to live what you have been living all this time.
now she gets to know how it feels, except that we're still alive.
No, now she gets to know what it is to gently open the door.
Yeah, but we'll still be alive. That's the difference, the key difference. A familiar voice calls out from my bathroom door. Sayori. She can see me like this. I'm naked. I attempt to get up. Ah! My head feels like splitting open. I press my hand.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I press my hand against my forehead to shut my eyes tight, and shut my eyes tightly. I can feel my brain pounding against the front of my skull. Bathroom door gently opens.
Shit.
McGibbles!
Sayori rushes over to me.
McGibbles! What'd you do?
Her eyes begin to scan the room like a detective.
Scanning.
She notices the glass on the floor and the blood on my knuckles.
The toilet paper. Give it to me. Now.
Now! Come with me if you want to live. Sayori grabs my wrist and examines my hand.
You punched your mirror?
Maybe. She
Well,
says...
look, you've got a bloodied hand, the mirror is broken, what am I going to think?
She says that with a disappointed tone. Can you do the disappointed but in Sayori's voice?
This is not my home. Disappointed!
I didn't like what I saw.
I saw me.
McGibbles. I don't like what I see either. Do you think you're ugly?
Oh, she's so innocent.
Aww.
Because you're not. I think you're very cute. Oh, and Damien.
You sexy, sexy man. The corners of my mouth slightly curl. Thanks, Sayori.
Now let's clean you up.
He searches the cabinet for some bandages and peroxide.
I just realized that it would be kind of in character for her in a certain way, that she's not, like, at all faced by blood.
True. I mean, I guess she just sees the bigger picture.
No. Let's get you up your butt.
Sayori throws my arm over her shoulder and pulls me up.
Ah, my dislocated shoulder.
I try not to put my weight on her, but as soon as I stand up, my eyes enter another dimension and I could become dizzy. Hashtag relatable. Ugh.
Oh. Like when you stand up too quickly?
Exactly.
And the goes black?
Yeah.
Fade to black?
Yeah, I mean, like you have to like and your brain just like does a quick reset.
Yeah.
So,
I hate.
Yeah, that sucks. Sayori supports me.
Here, lean on the counter.
She carefully sweeps off any excess shards of glass. I do as I'm told, and I rest myself upon the bathroom counter.
She's good, you know?
Yeah, she's... What are you doing here?
The doctor told me I was in good enough condition to leave.
Dr. Feelgood?
So
I think before I went home, I visited you. That I did.
Why am I glad?
How? Get out on the phone.
I shake my head. I have no idea. Sayori gives me a pug look.
You really shouldn't sleep on the floor. You really shouldn't sleep on the floor. It's bad for your neck.
Oh man, I know. Still find myself victim of one of Sayori's sectors. She gestures for me to raise my hand over the sink, and I do so. Bottle of peroxide hovers menacingly over my hand.
This is gonna sting. I know.
I know.
Don't call the police.
Naughty, naughty. Sayori tips the bottle. I keep my mouth shut tight so not to show any display of pain.
Tasty.
Starts drinking the peroxide.
Oh my god.
Sayori dabs the wound with a wet towel and begins to bandage it up. I know what I'm gonna call this episode. I guess you learned some stuff while in the hospital, huh? Sayori gives me a large smile.
Just call me Nurse Sayori from now on.
Okay, don't give me the picture. You're 14. You're 17 actually.
No, they are all legally 18 according to the wiki, but you know.
That's just because fantasy fic.
Exactly. I give a small chuckle.
You know, McGibbles? This kind of reminds me when we were little kids, when I bandaged your wound.
Yeah, when you were punching glass when we were like 8 years old. Yeah, how so?
Well, the roles are reversed now, but I remember when we were little kids, when I was playing in the neighborhood.
About
We would run around,
We
climb
would run
trees.
around in the hood.
the hood.
I would always try to keep up with you, despite you being much faster. And sometimes I would fall and get hurt. Then you would stop. Hammer time.
Yes!
There for me. Whether I scraped my knee or cut my head, you were always there to help me. You would say,
Sayori, look at me. It's okay. Everything will be okay.
I like, yeah, that impression of me being McGibbles, that's spot on, thanks.
I remember I
No,
used to just-
that's my line. I remember I used to just start carrying around band-aids in my pocket just in case you hurt yourself.
I remember I used to carry around big.
be better and stayed with you until the pain went away.
I remember back to when Sayori and I were little kids, getting into trouble left and right. All the things little kids do. I guess I
Like
always
what?
assumed Sayori and I were equal. I didn't realize that all this time she was trying just to stay close to me. She was trying to stand close to me, but she
Don't
shouldn't.
stand so close to me.
Don't stand so close to me.
Remember when we fell in that pond near the park?
Yeah, your parents were mad.
He jumped in because I was drowning.
Whoa.
You weren't drowning. The water was only about 2 feet deep.
Is that so?
I realize my hand has already been fully bandaged, yet Sayori still hasn't let go of it. My eyes lock onto her sky blue eyes. I still
Blue
feel it should be blue sky.
Blue sky eye?
Yeah, you know, because nobody knows what it's like to be the blind
Oh.
man, to be the bad man behind blue eyes.
Oh. I got it now.
This is what Yuri meant, isn't it? That I have unfinished business here. Can't leave without knowing the people I care about will be okay.
I can't leave without knowing what ignore me is up to now.
Man, does anyone want to think about ignore me? As Sayori notices she's been holding my hand and quickly lets go. It's fine.
Sorry!
It's fine! We should sit down somewhere.
I said I'm sorry. Okay.
But not on the glass.
No, not on the glass.
Sayori and I step out into my room. Take a seat on my bed.
Hey, what's that?
That's a PC.
Yeah, that's like
PC.
please, anything but the porn. Sayori walks toward a small wooden box sitting atop my nightstand. It's a
The wooden box?
Radio.
radio. Yeah, it is. You remember when Yuri gave me that radio as a gift? Now it's one of the few things I have to remember her by. Sayori bends down eye level with the wooden radio. Her eyes dazzle like a child's.
Radio Sayorio. Or
Sayori radio. That should be a podcast, man. She brushes her hand along its edges. Eventually, her fingers find the
Oh my
dials.
god. Eventually with 3 L's.
Yes, eventually. Actually, the more I think, it like Sayori or radio would be like I can imagine it being like like a radio show where you just like play random music, like people can put different songs in queue and Sayori will react to them.
That would be a great idea.
That's actually a very good idea. And then
That's my.
your room fills with music. What a bad tune.
I like it.
Sayori
It's
being
like,
bobbing her head up and down to the rhythm. That's
It's Cannibal Corpse.
yeah, I was about to. That's layman's terms for Sayori starts headbanging like a pro.
Oh my god, you really know how to headbang.
Yay, exercises this morning. This is really cute. Where'd you get it?
Yuri gave it to me.
That's sweet. That's Yuri.
Oh my god.
Bruh. What? Well,
Where's Yuri now?
well, that's a way to stab me right in the heart once again. She doesn't know. I think the music should have stopped. Honestly.
Yeah. Rogue One, may the force be with you.
Yeah, bro. Wow. That makes sense. She's been in a hospital this entire time. Sayori, why don't you take a seat?
Okay.
Sayori gives me a look of concern. He sinks down next to me. Where do I even begin? I guess I should start from the beginning. And then the mod reboots, starts all over again.
Oh, maybe you called it.
All the way from the beginning. And it's like... doo, 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 doo. Boots us back to the menu screen.
Oh, come on.
Remember that day when Yuri and Monica got into an argument and Yuri went out of the room?
That was the day I knew Monica was bad mojo. For
At least in this story, I tell Sayori the whole story. I give her as many details as I can over what happened the past several months.
That's fine. Sayori's story.
Well, everything minus the past few days.
No. That's not true. They didn't talk about it.
Search your feelings, you know it's true. Stay silent to allow Sayori to process what she just heard. Her voice cracks and she breaks into a sob. Sayori throws herself into me. I can feel a wet spot form on my shoulder. Cries loudly into my ears. Sorry.
Wait.
I simply stroke the back of her head to comfort her.
That's like a new fetish, like crying into tears.
Crying inside the tears to make the tears larger.
Like I'm crying and someone is like below me and I'm crying into tears.
After a few minutes, Sayori seems to compose herself as much as she can. I grab her by the shoulders.
What should I do?
Sayori, look at me. I speak to her in a soft voice as if she was made of glass that could shatter by any loud noise. It's okay.
It's okay.
Everything's going to be okay. I'm here for you. Always. Force will be with you. Always. Sayori nods as she wipes away her tears.
You seem to be taking this rather well.
I'm surprised, Sayori, you're taking it.
It's because you haven't seen me the last few days.
I mean, you literally, the dialogue said you compose yourself in a matter of minutes. As in, compose.
That's commendable. I look down at my bandaged hand. I wouldn't exactly say that. But recently I did have a change of heart. What's the word for that? Sayori smiles through her tears. Bruh. I don't think that's quite right, but sure, we'll go with that. She gives me a small grin.
It's an epiphany.
It's an epiphany. I can't really explain it very well. It's just like something inside me is telling me that it's time to move on. I know it's weird, but...
I believe you.
Sayori brushes the hair on my face. You will always be my dearest friend, Sayori.
Ah, damn it.
Ah, man. And I mean that in the best way possible.
I know you do. It just took me some time to understand that.
I've made a lot of mistakes.
Starting with one.
So have I.
I've hurt a lot of people.
And so have I.
I quietly chuckled at myself. I suppose we're both just huge messes, huh?
That's why we make such great friends.
Friends! She gives me the most sincere smile I've ever seen rest upon her face. I suppose I was wrong, Sayori.
Huh?
You can't really fully get rid of depression. Not alone, at least. Turn to my bathroom. Make the same mistake I did.
Don't make the same mistake I did.
Look!
My
you must
kibbles.
go to the Dagobahs. Wait, you're not Luke?
Yuri! Yuri!
This has been a retelling of Star Wars Episode 5 with the DLC characters.
I don't know if with my voice this hoarse, I can go full on that beast. I mean, yeah.
Yuri's words ring through my eyes. I have to go to the Dagobah system and find Yoda.
Years. My old master.
I think it's best if we take this journey together. No one can battle their demons alone.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you then came and said to, and then Mekibo said, "It's on my phone," and Yuri said, "What you say is true." From a
certain point of view. I thought you were gonna say like Sayori's actually is now dating someone else.
I think I love that. Just friends. So what do we do now? What friends do?
Like friends do.
Alone in a room.
Keep on keeping on, I suppose. Yuri may not be here physically, but I believe she's somewhere out there.
She is.
Waiting for me. Me. Sayori stares over at my bathroom as well. Sayori,
Because
you must go into the Dagobah system to find Yoda, my old master.
Giggles, what's wrong with your mirror?
Meanwhile, Luke's over there and freezing to death and hot, and Yuri's the one who shows up. My cables!
I'm not the Gibbons. and then Houseboat was all like, "Looks like I smell that."
Sayori stares over at my bathroom as well. She then looks at my wrist. There's a small indent on where I press the glass against my arm.
I need you to stay here.
You stay, I go.
Stay. Good boy.
She places her small hands over the area of my arm I nearly cut open.
Please.
I stare at her. I peer straight into her blue eyes, where I see that no one knows what it's like to be the bad man. To be the Sandman.
Behind blue eyes.
Her windows of the soul. I'll stay here. I grab her hand and entwine my fingers with hers.
Because it would be just stupid to say the max of the soul, right?
Yeah, that's stupid. That's what, or the Linux. The Linux of the ice.
That sounds better.
You promise?
I promise, Sayori. My story isn't over yet.
The story isn't over yet.
This is only... Oh, now this is the epilogue.
This is the epilogue, my only log. The epilogue.
Epilogue. That's pretty epic to me. Wow, 1 year later?
And we're still in the same room.
And we haven't moved from the room. I wake up to the sun telling me good morning. I wake up
What?
too. The sun telling me good morning.
You woke up too? I woke up too. Oh my
woke
god,
up
we can
too.
see this thread.
Bro, we have so much in common. The early sunlight shines through my window, filling the room. I don't feel very well today, however. Today's an exceptionally difficult day to wake up to. Aw, man. January 5th. Yuri's birthday.
Bad date.
It's a grim reminder of how I failed to protect her. I'm gonna stretch out my arms. Time to get
Warm
up.
up, work out, put on the Jazzercise video.
Finish my morning routine like any other day. Take a shower, get dressed.
At least you have a routine. While we're in Bosa, we hardly have a routine.
Man, I assure you, I don't know what day it is. It's a real problem. The same daily routine every day. I do the exact thing every day. That's why the same daily routine every day. Because if it
That's why
wasn't daily, it wouldn't be every day. And you wouldn't be doing the exact same thing every day, each day. For what?
Oh my god, I got a lyric and forgot it.
For what? I ask myself. It's not like I have anything to look forward to. Find myself thinking negative thoughts. It's the same thoughts that almost led to my death nearly a year before. Sorry. I lightly slapped some sense into myself. Stupid. Hopefully I can knock out those bad thoughts as well. After all, I promised I would keep pushing forward, if not for me, then for Yuri. Today is a special day and I have some very special plans. Swinging open my cabinet, I reach for a picnic basket. Next, I begin working a platter of food.
I'm gonna propose to Sayori. What?
What?
I make some sandwiches. What the hell is a sandwich?
It's which kind of sandwiches?
Oh my god.
I make some sandwiches and grab some fruit and water and pack some pastries for dessert. If I remember correctly, there should also be a spare blanket in the closet. I walk over and gently open my closet door. Don't. Please. Perfect. Grabbing the blanket, I toss it next to the basket.
Stop it with the references.
Food, water, blanket, everything's packed.
Oh, everything you need to survive. This is my safety kit.
I place the basket near the door. Oh,
Put the basket in the door.
I rush upstairs to my bedroom. My backpack
Wait.
Wrong. Sling it over both shoulders. There you go. After making sure it's secure, reach for the drawer.
Alright, McGibbles. Did your shoulder heal?
That's a good... I mean, it's been a year. I'm fairly confident it did. I stop.
Hammer
Hammer
time.
time. I'm frozen in place. As much as I want to, my arm refuses to move. Because it's still dislocated.
No.
My hand is locked inches from the handle as if they were both full of magnets with similar poles. An eternity passes of me just staring at my desk drawer. And here holds Pandora's box of all my memories.
What we know now is that McGibbles went to school and learned about electricity and magnetism, and that's why he could say that.
Using every piece of willpower, I grab the handle and pull it open. Inside is a badly wrapped rectangular gift. I grab the gift and head out of my house, picking up the basket and blanket along the way.
It was the basket.
Once I'm outside, I begin to feel 10 times better. The sun beams down on my face and the fresh winter air fills my lungs.
I don't know if you, the spectator, the one who's watching, know this, but this is a very... Search for SATIE. This is a very Satie piece.
Yes, gotta have that man. One of the greats from French Impressionism, dude. That's awesome.
He was John Lennon before John Lennon.
Yeah, before John Lennon knew what even John Lennon was.
Little John Lennon.
Despite it being sunny, the light breeze creates a perfectly balanced temperature. Couldn't have wished for more perfect weather.
Perfectly balanced temperature.
As all things should be. All the negative thoughts about today leave me and I'm left with only pure bliss. Continue to trek towards the destination. Space. Park is beautiful as ever. It's as beautiful as ever. All the birds have left for the winter, creating a calming silence. Only the sound of my footsteps and the whistling of the wind can be heard. Despite the perfect weather, there seems to be very few people here.
But we're in quarantine. What do you expect?
That happens. I see a few groups in the distance, but other than that, it's empty. However,
I see a circle surrounding them.
that's perfectly fine by me. Eventually, I stray off the path. Then it turns out it devolves into Dante's Inferno.
Oh my god.
That's how it starts, you know. Bro, look at Ignore Me.
It's a sakura tree.
The dense forest beings to... What? The dense forest beings to fade out, and I find myself in the clearing. Begins.
The dense forest beings. That's my
The
new
beings-
creature for my
The
pet.
beings
The
of the
dense
forest. The dense
Forest
forest
beings.
beings.
The forest beings. The dense forest beings.
Not any kind of forest beings.
A dense one.
It's been exactly 1 year since I last visited this place. The grass looks a bit greener for some reason. I take a few more steps and find myself face to branch with Ignore Me. Well, haven't you grown big and tall now? Sworn a bit.
You left me all alone for a
You
year.
ignored me for over a year. Ba-dum-bum.
Oh!
Ignore Me now stands just a bit shorter than me. I set down my basket and gift and begin to lay out the blanket. In less than 10 minutes, I've laid out all the food in front of me. Next, I pull out some stuff from my backpack. A portable tea set and a small oil diffuser. I start the portable Keurig and grab the diffuser. It's a small wooden cylinder with a hole on top. In the side pocket of my bag, I pull out a small container of liquid. Liquid! I pour some sugar on me. I pour some of its contents into the diffuser. A small ray of vapor begins to flow out of it. It's lavender. According to the internet, lavender has a calming effect, calming on the body and mind.
Not the theme song inspired by it. You know, Lavender Town. No, that's not.
Only one more thing. I reach into my backpack and feel a hard, solid piece of wood. I pull it out and prop it in front of me. And it's a framed portrait of Yuri. The same one she gave me a year ago as a thank you for being her boyfriend. I can't help but laugh. Back then it struck me as odd, her giving me a picture of herself. It kinda was, honestly. Now it's all I already have left to remember her. I grab one of the sandwiches and start eating it. But which one? Ham and cheese. Easy to make and tastes great. Having Yuri's portrait here is almost makes me feel like not so alone.
I've been looking so long at the pictures of you that I almost believe that they're real.
Yeah. If only I'd known all the right words, I wouldn't be breaking apart all my pictures of you. Free. Listen to
Great
it.
song.
Listen to it.
That's your boy?
It is your boy.
It is your guitar?
It's a me, Malario.
It's your mic.
It's this now for reals. This is the last song I actually made for the mod.
Oh, so chronologically, you made the last song for the last moment.
Yep.
You left it until last.
Yeah, it was kind of out of nowhere that Noah asked me to do one more song for for the soundtrack. And this one I think is one of the better ones I made. This one alongside Violet, I think. Man, okay. Hey Yuri, can you hear me?
Yuri, can you hear me?
It's been a while since we've talked, huh? I miss you. I really do. Yuri's picture does nothing but stare deeply at me. Everyone's doing good. Bruh. Monica got kicked out of school. Damn. That's not doing good if you ask me, but okay. It's for Sayori, Natsuki, and we all graduated. We had to take some extra courses in the summer to graduate.
That's why I learned about magnetism.
You see, magnets, how do they work?
How do they work?
None of us really went to school after what happened. But in the end, we did graduate. Natsuki actually got accepted into some sort of baking program at a university.
Nice.
We were really happy for her.
And she grew 3 inches.
I started seeing Dr. Langton again. He accepted me back even after my outburst. It's truly been a really big help. Even took up Sayori as a patient. And where is that? Sayori's been doing really well at battling her depression. And express how proud I am of her. The wind whistles past my ear. It's weird being outside in the winter.
I gotta say it now. This epilogue is well written.
Yeah, it's very calming. I'm really glad they used my song for this part. It's really like nice. When you imagine the sound of nature, you usually picture birds chirping, but all the birds have flown south.
This bird has flown.
There's no sound of nature at all, only the sound of silence. There's nothing else around but open field, cool wind, and my single cherry blossom. Every so often there can be a small splash heard from the lake created by some small animal. The only word I could really use to describe it is peaceful. A quick ding interrupts the serenity. My tea's finished. Poured into just 2 small cups. Place one cup in front of me and the other next to Yuri. Steam begins to rise through the cool winter air. The smell reaches my nostrils. I take a sip. It's oolong, your favorite. I'm no tea smith like you, but I think I did a pretty good job. I actually picked up a lot of new hobbies influenced by you. Tea, eating. I started trying to write a book. Can you believe that? Another small gust of wind blows. Ignore me! Leans over from the forest, and a few bunches of leaves spring off.
From the forest? Leans over from the forest?
Yes! The force is strong with this one. The force is within you, young Ignore me, but you're not a Jedi yet. One leaf in particular catches my eye. The sunlight sparkles off of it as it flows around in front of me. Eventually, the small pink leaf descends slowly and lands before Yuri's portrait. How about that? I brought something for you. I reach for the gift that has been beside me this whole time and I hold it in front of Yuri's picture to show her. I'll open it for you. I begin to slowly rip open the wrapping. As I do so, my vision begins to blur as tears fill my eyes. I finish tearing off all the wrapping to reveal a rectangular-shaped object. A book. I wrung my fingers over the embossed title.
Never heard that word embossed.
Oh man, now I remember. Asakura's Guide, remember?
The library in the...
It's the sequel. It's the sequel to the book they were reading.
Oh, the Keanu Reeves one.
Yup.
Oh.
Remember when you told me how excited you were for this book to come out? Well, it's out. I probably hold the book up. Do you also remember when you made me the promise that when the book came out, we'd read it together? I solemnly stared down at the ground. These memories are really all I have left to hold. Well, maybe we could read it together now. My sad eyes stare at Yuri. My expression never breaks. I don't know why it would. After all, it's just a picture. But to me, it's really her here sitting with me. Guess you can't really be here physically, so I'll just read it out loud. You're a bit better at reading, so hopefully I'm not too slow for you. I laugh at my lonesome sense of humor. That done, I open the first page. According to Yuri, this book is a continuation of Infinite Isolation, Colonial Marines. The book that we read together. The book that we read together way back when. Supposedly, this one has supernatural elements, as Keanu's spirit indirectly guides Lino to the freedom. Yes. It's a story about. It's a story that Yuri and I were supposed to share together. Guess I should start now.
And he started. Oh. Should I? Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Loneliness is a fear that everyone must face alone. That's what I thought anyway. But perhaps I was wrong. But perhaps you're never truly alone. There's always someone looking out for you.
I get by with a little help from my friends.
I get high with a little help from my friend.
Hey.
I come back to my senses. What the hell? I mutter. The door. Oh no, not the door. Not the door. Please, not the door.
Again, not with the door. Stop with the doors.
Open door policy. I stand frozen in place. No noises can be heard from the other side. That's a hard one. No noises. For some reason, unbeknownst to me, I decide to turn around and look outside my window. Through the bars of the window, I see a single leaf from the sakura float into my room. Bars! It dances through the air before elegantly landing on the cement. What I do next? I'm not entirely sure why. I feel drawn to this leaf. I gently lower myself and pick it up. It glows as I twirl it around in my fingers. There's a drastic difference between the elegance of this leaf and the dirtiness of my fingertips. Well, you said it. The balanced sight to take in. Without thought, I place the leaf in my shirt pocket.
About 10 minutes pass by and I finish the first chapter. Timidly close the book and look up at Yuri. I'm no longer trying to hold in my tears. Let them flow down my cheeks like waterfalls. Tears don't fall, do they? Aww.
Right click, please. Yay.
Man. I would use this as a thumbnail if it was like if it wasn't like a huge spoiler, so. I truly do love you. You saved me. I choke on my words. You showed me a part of myself I didn't even know existed. Made me feel things I didn't quite understand. But for some odd reason I was okay with that. For once, I saw what it meant to truly love something. To love something so much that would give them anything imaginable if you could. You were my world. And I'm sorry I couldn't protect you. My eyes are puffy and red, and my sleeve is damp from me wiping my tears. Going to keep moving forward, though. I promise you that. I will never break that promise.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Monty.
What?
Monty O.
Aw, Yuri's portrait stares at me. Yeah, that also makes sense. My beautiful lavender eyes that still managed to pierce mine. But behind those eyes was a broken girl that needed someone to put her back together. It's hard to believe someone so perfect could be a part of this reality. She was pure. She wasn't from this world. And we get the name drop.
Title drop.
She was a fallen angel. Now the
Dun,
angel
dun,
has...
dun, dun, dun.
And now the angel has finally returned home. Oh?
Today, I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating.
What? Doki Doki Fallen Angel.
Don't ruin the moment.
But it does look like an A.
I know.
I tend to have this feeling
There she goes.
of being
Project Head. Noah, you sly dog.
outcast. And every time
I have faith that that this has a good ending.
Written by Noah AT.
Entirely. The epilogue was nice, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, I mean that's if this isn't closure, I don't know what is. Coding.
Teach me your ways.
Assets by Team Soldato.
I don't care if it's a sin. And all the
Oh,
kids
you'd like it. It's
at
straight.
school
By Suresh 1064.
Boy,
just don't
it's boy. It's one of our pals from the Discord.
understand.
Man, I didn't know he did the menu art. CDs by Black Rabbit, Artworks, Ranaki, Mandale, JJ, and Boy. Sprites. Hey, Soviet Spartan did the sprites. He was a very famous guy that did fan art for DDLC. He actually was working on a mod with Monica, and I was really looking forward to it.
That I've written in my wrist.
hurting deep inside.
Let's see.
Who's the male singer? I thought it was just a female singer. Hey, look at that.
Zatask! There is a name drop.
There you go. Man, I'm actually really glad we participated in all this nonsense. It was a really good mod.
It's rewarding.
Yeah, I mean, I've played 1 or 2 DLC mods in my time, and not because I worked on it, but this is one of the better ones I've ever played.
Agent Gold. He has like a, you know, McGibble's has like a very light Yagami haircut.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Credit song, Amethyst Angel.
僕がキラじゃない。
そうだ。
Maybe you gotta beep that for anyone who hasn't watched.
Shit, I'll delete the audio. It's fine. All right, it was written by Tom. Yeah, I remember that he was gonna do the closing song.
Oh. I thought it meant as in composition, like in drawing. But oh, it's gone.
Oh, that's your voice, Tom? Bro, I like how you sing. We may stand in different points about jazz, but your singing voice is really nice.
But no, it has straight A's, so
yeah, it's
kind
of weird.
DLCmod.com, okay.
But these thoughts still won't leave me.
Sorry, I am the one guy in the opera that coughs.
Yeah, awkward coughing. Aw, man. Most of the names are recognized from the Discord server.
True lover of Monica. That's like your troll account.
Yeah, that's my my troll account. And one last thanks.
To Zatask. Oh.
That also counts. Thanks.
But I can't live with this pain anymore. I'm sorry.
Don't.
I parked my car and broke down your door. Went up the stairs into your room.
Doom.
The rain outside the window poured, and there I stood right over you.
Yeah, good boys.
Yeah, Tom sounds really. I mean, he's also majoring in music, so it makes sense that he knows like how it works.
He's one of us.
He's one of us. One of us. One of us.
He's majoring, but we are practically seniors.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Can you think back on all the years you played jazz without wanting to?
By hating every single moment of it? I will never forget.
Yeah. There is the first time well, when we met at a convention, basically a signing. Not a signing.
It was a meet and greet.
There it is. Flanger.
Flangel. My favorite guitar effect. The flangel.
Flanger. Oh my god.
Man. What a ride.
Not only is the game over, but I'm also reflecting about how almost 5 years I've been going through for our career.
Dear player, thank you so much for playing Doki Doki Fallen Angel. It's been a long year of development. Despite that, I do not regret taking on this project. It's changed my life in so many ways. Being a part of this community and being able to share my work has been such a blessing. Thank you to the team for making this possible. Couldn't have done it without them. Fallen Angel, I wanted to tell a story that would hit many emotions. I wanted to take the DDLC community to a place it's never been before. I wanted to share a lesson that even I myself need to learn. Our time in this world is limited. The ones with us won't be here forever, so we should cherish the time we have now. Enjoy life as it comes. Don't dwell in the past or stress about the future. Enjoy the present before it's gone. If you enjoyed Fallen Angel, then I encourage you to join the Discord. Or at the very least, keep my name in mind in case you may be interested in any of future works. Once again, thank you, and continue to create your... something.
Your own story.
Thank you. Well,
And also he said that his life has changed in so many ways, and I couldn't help myself. I'm just containing now. My independence is vanished in the haze, but every now and then I feel so insecure now that I just never done before.
alright, so on that note, thanks to everyone who stuck through this whole playthrough. All that has happened in the world in between.
It's been a roller coaster.
Yeah, 2020 has been a beast. So
and this game
as well. It's really fun to have finally played it by myself. I mean, not by myself, but with you. Wouldn't have had it any other way.
Yeah.
Just a little insider knowledge here for you guys. What Nola said in the final letter about there being the possibility of other projects coming around, possibly, it could happen. So you better join. You better join the former Doki Doki Fallen Angel Discord because it has changed its name. And you know what that means? It means new and more awesome stuff coming on in the horizon for the team.
So what did it change? So what name?
It's now for now the working title for their project is Project Convalescence.
Oh.
And it's still in chats. We're still talking with the team, so maybe a boy will also be scoring that one too. But for now, we quit. So bye everyone. For the last time. Stay safe. Love you all. Take care.
See you soon.